Some big-time heroics have gotten both teams to this point. It's game one of the Western Conference Finals. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. You look at the Thunder.
Well, I think they're the favorites here. They have home court. In a longer series, though, the better team typically prevails. They've certainly had the better year up to this point.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Here's Oklahoma City now. Here's Doncic. Out to Thompson. It's Bridges on the wing. No good on the three. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. The drive. Uses the glass on the layup. You look at Oklahoma City. Well, their previous series was no walk in the park. They really had to fight in order to make it to these conference finals.
Oh, yes, they did. And we'll see if that affects their energy level at all. But they do come into this series as the favorite at home. They just got to set the tone here in game one.
Outside McDaniels. Pulls it from 20. Nice jump shot.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
McDaniels from long range. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. McDaniels got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Doncic. Adebayo grabs the board.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again. That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Dort with a steal. Here's DiVincenzo. Finished off the break.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Here's Oklahoma City now. It's a three-point game. Picked by Gobert. Shoots. Bridges misses. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the basket is good. Give him 8 points now.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Doncic. And another miss by Oklahoma City. On the wing, Bryant. For 3, DiVincenzo. Buries it from 3. DiVincenzo's. Got his second basket.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Bridges. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Here's McDaniels. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. 7 points now in the game for Jaden McDaniels. Right side, DiVincenzo. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Thunder trail by 6. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Here's McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to Bridges. Goes up from the top of the key, and he hits the jumper for two.
Yeah, there's so many different ways Bridges can pick a defense apart. I mean, just dissecting them there.
Here's DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. DiVincenzo's got 8.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Substitution on the floor.
Antetokounmpo outside. Shoots over Thompson. Clock at 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the 3 off target. Bridges outside. Over Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Bridges outside. From outside the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. The Lakers lead by 4. Here's Adebayo. Oh, come on, Giannis. Unreal.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Gobert. Out to Thompson. Shoots over Bryant. Thompson, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And he's going for the oop here.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo inside. Alexander Walker off the mark there with a 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Doncic. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up to the Lakers. They lead by 4. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Doncic. Good D by Adebayo. The Lakers lead by 4. Pass to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Adebayo. Thompson with a steal. Right side Sharp.
First team foul.
And here's Doncic. No points yet. Adebayo grabs the board.
Some of it's good defense, and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Tipped. Leaps for it. To the inside. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Antetokounmpo inside. And here's Bryant outside.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just this.
DiVincenzo with a steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. And 12 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Thunder trail by 6. Outside Sharp. Nice move. Takes it inside.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Here's Alexander Walker. Offline with a 3. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Pass to Bridges. From the high post. Doncic, no good.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Sharp. Pass to Green. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Champagnie. From deep. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. On offense, here are the Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. The Lakers with another miss. Here's Bridges. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
20.
And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. So it's Oklahoma City now. Doncic with it. No made baskets yet. DiVincenzo with a steal. Adebayo driving. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, few big men in this league are better off the bounce than Adebayo.
Doncic outside. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
The 3, DiVincenzo.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Now Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player. Making sure of it with the two-man slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Bryant. For three. And again, the Lakers, no good. Doncic outside. And there's the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Lakers trail by 4. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Adebayo. Dort for three. Stolen by Thompson.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover. Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Outside for Dort. On the wing, Bryant. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? Oh! Don't let Giannis in!
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Doncic shot is good.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Stolen by Bridges. And a fast break now for the Thunder.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Dort for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Here's Thompson. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Adebayo. Out to DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. For three, Bridges. The shot no good.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Sharp. Tries the spin move. Can't convert off the spin. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Alexander Walker. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Champagnie. Soft touch off the glass. Champagnie's got his first points of the night.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Bridges. Takes a three. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 16 points now.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's Champagnie. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Green. Missed inside. And here is Thompson. He takes it in. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making...
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Down by 12. Counted from distance. So Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Here comes Luka. Kicks it out to Isaac. He shoots a three. And Bryant pulls it down. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to Adebayo. Dort for three. The putback. positioning on the putback.
Just non-stop work. Adebayo's effort is getting rewarded.
Now here's Doncic. Over on Antetokounmpo. And it's Doncic missing.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
Antetokounmpo with it. Dort outside. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Doncic outside. Spins. Shot clock at 5. Doncic is doubled. Here's Sharp. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
Antetokounmpo. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Adebayo with a steal. Jacks up a 3. The 3 is in.
Well, Giannis knows he creates gravity inside, which is going to free someone up on the outside.
Sharp. Oh, nice move.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Now DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. Cash from downtown.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He loves their effort tonight. He said, quote, "This is how we wanted to come into this, looking to push the action, dictating the tempo. We are where we need to be to even things up." Of course, he's talking about the season series. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Now Los Angeles moving it up. Running the floor. It's Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo just stepped up at a critical point in this game. Tremendous amount of confidence.
Outside Bridges. McDaniels. Oh, off target from downtown. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now DiVincenzo. Can't get the 3.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
McDaniels outside. Bridges! Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. Lakers trail by 5. Alexander Walker with it. Now Doncic defending. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Giannis driving inside. And no hesitation on the jam. In transition.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
McDaniels fires. Here's Thompson. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Here's Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now DiVincenzo. Stolen by Thompson. And they go to the intentional foul. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here. Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
DiVincenzo with a steal. Now Adebayo. Oh, Adebayo throwing it down.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Loose. Stolen by Bryant. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
No choice but to go for the three. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look. Score with a huge...
Oh, he got it off in time!
Great awareness.
Woo! They needed a big three, and he delivers.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Now Doncic. Outside Bridges. Here's Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Shot clock at 6. McDaniels. Oh, the miss in the face of great defense. And let's go to the sidelines for a report on Mikal Bridges. What's the status, Allie?
Guys, the Thunder's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Despite the longer time frame for a full recovery, the training staff is letting him play. We'll be keeping you updated as we hear more, but for now, he's not going to let this slow him down.
All right, Allie, thanks for the intel.
Unfortunately, that's not a walk-it-off type of situation. That's just tough. You know, it didn't look good when we saw him go down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. The three is off. Here's Doncic. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
Antetokounmpo. Gobert pulls it down. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
And these are exactly the moments where you find out if a player's tough enough for the NBA. And Sharp showing no fear in a clutch situation.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for OKC. DiVincenzo pulls it down. The Lakers trail. Antetokounmpo outside. Now Gordon. Up top, DiVincenzo. Can't hit it.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a...
Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
Yeah, fearless play by Sharp in clutch time. He wants us to know he's ready to shine in these challenging moments.
Plenty of space. Rebounded by Adebayo. Now Los Angeles with it. Trailing by 4.
And he is just showing off right now. He's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots. You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love him.
Now Sharp. Here's Gobert. Doncic. Oh, the long ball, no good. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Misses the three. Another tie. And we're going to have a second overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we... And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Here we go. Now Bridges. Doncic outside. Shoots a three. Can't get it to go.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
McDaniels with a steal. Thompson attacking. And he slams it down.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Thompson with a steal. Now here's McDaniels. Doncic. He's off from three. Here's Harper. Antetokounmpo outside.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. Adebayo. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Thunder with a lead. Now Bridges. DiVincenzo with a steal. Oh, he jammed it.
Man, he put a little something extra on that finish.
Here are the Thunder with the ball. Here's McDaniels. Oh, an answer slam.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now DiVincenzo. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Doncic outside. The crossover. The jumper is good.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Doncic there for the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 4. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Adebayo. Now Los Angeles with it. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his third foul so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Doncic with it. And he drives in. Now Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. McDaniels fires. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. No good from 3. Doncic. It falls. And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game 1.
It's the most important game of the series.
to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. The fight for dominance in the West continues tonight. It's Game 2 of the Conference Finals. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the Lakers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. You look at the Thunder.
Needless to say, this is a pivotal game for them. Could put them in full control of the series. Pretty much everyone's predicting they'll advance to the next round, but there's still a lot of work to be done.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates, and that would put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Sinks it from distance. You look at the Thunder, they took care of business in Game 1. Now it's all about getting a comfy 2-0 lead to take on the road with them.
Yeah, and as the higher seed, you feel like it's your job to win the first games at home. Anything less than that, and you're disappointed.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Doncic. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back up to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And the big finish by Giannis.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Now here's Doncic. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
That shot off.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track. And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
Pass to Thompson. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Shot clock at 5. They get it again. Out to DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. McDaniels got his second bucket on the night. Los Angeles leading by 4. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Sinks the tray.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence. Going right up with the shot.
Here's Doncic. No made baskets yet. Over on Antetokounmpo. Doncic, no good.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now here's DiVincenzo. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Takes the 3, and Los Angeles another 3.
I just love the ball move.
And so Mark Dagnall will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. On the wing, Green. All sorts of time. Good on the bucket.
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 23 seconds left in the first. On the wing, Alexander Walker. And another three for the Lakers.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And it's Green missing. From deep, Johnson. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 11. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Stripped it away. The kick out to Adebayo. Bam, going to work and close.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
Pass to Green. Shoots over Harper. And that one's good. Green. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's Champagnie. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Johnson for three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. It's stolen. Here he goes. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that's how you take it to the cup. Johnson with the power finish.
3 on 3. For 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Harper. Pass to Adebayo. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pulls it in from the elbow. And that one good. DiVincenzo's got 8.
Able to connect from the mid-range when given the opportunity. Nice shot that time from Dante DiVincenzo.
Here's Harper. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thunder trail by 13. And here's Doncic outside. Buries it from 3.
Well, We usually see Doncic operating in the middle of the floor, not in the corner, but he's a gifted scorer wherever he happens to shoot it from.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Antetokounmpo with the block.
You got to know where Giannis is at all times, especially when you're around the goal.
The Lakers lead by 12. For three, DiVincenzo. Thompson pulls it in.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
58 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The Thunder with another miss.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
And Adebayo showing another element of his game. Nice vision to set up the bucket.
Can't get the heave to fall.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Gobert, no good. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. A 17-point lead, their biggest.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. There's 6 seconds left in the first half of this one. That'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's Los Angeles running away with this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. Los Angeles leading by 22. Outside, DiVincenzo. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
The Thunder making a switch here. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Dort. There's the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Bridges. He shoots over DiVincenzo. Bridges misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Here's Kawamura. Out to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Goes up from the top of the key. Adebayo grabs the board. The Lakers dominating the game. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Dort's shot is good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Here's Kawamura. He's scoreless. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's Harper. He's got 5. And there it is for him.
And getting where he wants to go, Harper's drive can be so sudden. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Isaac. The Thunder with another miss.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Adebayo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're scoreless since the first half. On the wing, Isaac. Here's Kawamura.
Walking foul, Kawamura. First team foul.
Stolen by Bryant. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Isaac. Kept alive. Second chance effort. Nice shot by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 10 points in the game.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Here's Kawamura. Still no points. Clock at 6. Here's Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
On the wing, Bryant. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. And he banks in the layup.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome!
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Here's Kawamura. Oh, there's the alley! Stolen by Bryant. Here's Harper. Pass to Adebayo. Picked it out of midair. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. On offense, here are the Lakers. A 14-2 run over the last bit. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting. The shot, no good.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Los Angeles foul. Foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
Here's Sims. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Pass to Champagny. The shake. It's hauled in by Isaac. Into the lane. And that one is hammered home.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk right there, guys.
And so it's Los Angeles with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Rebounded by Green.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager. And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharpe has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Rebounded by Champagnie.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
And Harper gets it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
It's Sharpe on the wing. Here's Kawamura. 5 on the clock. Isaac the 3. And they'll get another chance. Here's Sims. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Fires the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's Sims. He can't get it to go. Now Los Angeles with it. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Kawamura. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Fires from deep. Champagnie, that's good. Champagnie's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Bridges outside to end the cold spell. And it's Bona with a rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Oh, swiped away. Here's Gay. Rebounded by Green.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
The Lakers making a switch here.
And Game 2 of the conference finals is always so important. What a great win this is for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Well, they needed this game, too, and they got it. This series is 1-1, and the conference finals are on.
And I'm so impressed at how they responded to the Game 1 loss. They made the proper adjustments, they worked hard tonight, and they earned this victory.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Here's Gay. Left side, Williams. Misses the 3. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And Harper gets it to go.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. There's the triple. Off target. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals.
It's Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals, a tight series back and forth so far. Will it continue that way? Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. You take a look at Los Angeles. They managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
You know, anytime you're going on the road with the first two games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get three.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
It's stolen by Adebayo.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. Look at the Lakers. And the split in the first two games means 3 of the next 5 games will be on their home court.
Nice to have that edge in your back pocket. If they can make it 2-1 here tonight, they'll feel like this series is theirs for the taking.
Now, here's Doncic. Hits it from three-point range.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Adebayo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
He needs to get himself under control here. That's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
And here is DiVincenzo. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from free throw range. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. With the drive, it's not going to go for him.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And they double up Doncic. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Shot clock at 6. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a switch here. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with J.J. Redick. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, that's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. No good from outside. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Sharp. And it's Harper with the rebound. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good.
DiVincenzo. Coming in the ball.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. A 3 for DiVincenzo. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And it's Sharp missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. The kick out to Adebayo. Again, the Lakers.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
.106 left in the first quarter. McDaniels outside. Knocks down the three ball.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Giannis high post.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. He's off on the second. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Sharp. And it falls over the rim and in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
To Alexander Walker. Oh, good on the triple. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McDaniels outside. The three. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2. Antetokounmpo with the ball.
Reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Both teams have it going here early and so close through the first quarter. Thunder lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
15.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Thunder.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
The Lakers trail. Outside Harper. There's the drive. Here's Johnson. That's tipped. Here's Sharp. And it's Harper with the rebound. Pass to Adebayo. The kick out to Harper. The three. Nice defense from McDaniel. McDaniels on the wing. Shoots over Harper. Shot by McDaniels. No good.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now, here's McDaniel. He has 6. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Green to the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Out to the wing. Here's Adebayo. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Shot by McDaniels, no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Giannis just too much inside.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Green. Spins on the top of the key. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
In a moment, how to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Now, here's Green. Off target with his three. Driving in. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. From out on the wing, he knocks him down. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles. Pass to Thompson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Giannis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Getting ready for Oklahoma City. And the first one drops.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
And it'll be his fourth time going to the free throw line in the game. He misses the free throw.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
He hits the second from the line.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Good on the three-point shot. Cianbeni's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
here's McDaniel. He has 6. 5 on the clock. To come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. They get it again. Back to Harper. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Doncic from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Alexander Walker. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. Lakers leading by 8. And here's Giannis. Pass to DiVincenzo. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Thompson wiping the lane, and he can't jam it through.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Taking 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Thunder trailing by 9. The 3 for Doncic. And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team.
Doncic with the steal. Here's McDaniels. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting 1 of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And the shot is good. Antetokounmpo got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Coming out ahead, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Down low, tipped away. Here's Antetokounmpo. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Pass to Thompson. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Now, here's Adebayo. Defended by Gobert. And He commits the intentional foul.